magandang hapon mga ka-native. This is the Philippine Native Chicken Web TV po, broadcasting live dito po sa may room 201, second floor, no, R&D Building, Haro, Iloilo City. We are broadcasting now in new time slot po, 12 in the afternoon po, no, because pag gabi po medyo alanganin tayo because of the researches that we are conducting right now, no, dito po sa may Central Philippine University. We are now on the study po sa mga phytobiotics. That is why that medyo busy po tayo in the last few weeks po. Kung bakit na medyo nag-alanganin, dan yung signal natin dan. Now on the basis po na kung saan po because of the trust no, na kung saan we'd like to develop yung mga pantabal sa sakit na manok po natin gamit yung mga katas po ng halaman, no? That is why that medyo busy tayo ngayon because of those activity, not hoping that in the days to come po when the studies will be completed, no, we can share no partly yung findings natin and how to process and to use no the various plant extracts na pwede po natin magamit no on the treating no yung mga sakit po ng ating manok diyan sa respective na lugar po natin. Yung ko bakit na we are doing this live streaming po sa pang-umaga na lang po para at least pagkahapon po because we are also extending the studies even up to the marketing po in order po us to establish talaga kung ano po ang proper marketing strategy po para sa ating native chicken na gusto po natin ibenta in the market. Ito kasi yung isa ngayon sa pinagkaguluhan because that the problem when it comes po sa African swine fever po medyo lumalawak po yung area of infestation. That is why that yung alternative natin is yung manok at saka yung right now they're also working in terms of the rabbit as alternative to pork, no, due to what they call the ESF. That is why nga, if you can still remember, noong nakaraang mga bago po mag New Year, no, there are makasamahan po natin, mga ka-native po natin, nagtanong if there is what they call the projection when it comes to the native chicken. Actually ngayon po, gaya ng sabi ko noon that right after na siguro pagpasok nitong new normal, no, the demand for native chicken will increase because of the importance na sabi natin is on terms of the functional values na may dulot po ng ating native chicken, no, lalo na po sa ating mga katawan, no. And one way on how to boost our immune system is by providing healthy and nutritious food na kung saan po libre sa mga synthetic chemical, and that is why that the Philippine native chicken, no, bakit kailangan sa market it is because na kung saan no, because of its functional values, no, yung kung bakit na palagi sasabi natin that there is what they call the mismatch sometimes of the market and the raisers. The raisers would like to raise native chicken whereby no, mabilis lumaki but the market is not after of the size of native chicken but they are after of the functional values. No, pag sinabi natin functional values po, those are the characteristic na kung saan po kung maala pa nyo sa ating mga ninuno noon that video may nagkasakit sa loob ng bahay, no, what they are preparing is a tinulang manok na may kasama pong siling labuyo, kapayas o papaya at saka yung manok na kung saan po between 800 o pangtula na manok, no, that is between 850 to 900 grams po. At kung naman ang mga nanay naman po ay may problema po sa pag-produce ng gatas po, yung ginagamit naman is yung manok na native na lilimlim at saka gawing pamtola at saka ilauli kaya ilaga at saka ibigay po, ipahigop yung mainit na sabaw sa mga bagong panganak na nanay. Yung kung bakit that the trust that now at Central Philippine University po, headed by President Dr. Chudor Robles at saka with our Chairman of the Board Trustee, Attorney Bon Lobel Bedona, no, we are working now no, in terms of the development of the phytobiotics. Not only phytobiotics but even what we call that is a phytomedicines. Ang tawag naman is about to phytomedicine because we are developing something out to alternative as antibiotics and at the same time po alternative to the dewormers. That is why that right now we are working also on the 3 major plants, the Asiatic Bacterium o di kayang Cayus, no, yung kinakain po ng tao, saka yung betel nut and then the garlic, no, para po sa pagkontrol po ng internal parasites at saka yung mycoplasma o di kaya yung halak, no, na palaging problema po ng mga raisers, lalo na po yung manok nyo is on the range. Kaya nga kung bakit na we are doing this one para po naman na ma-share tayo because ang isa palagi sa nakita namin is that na one way on how to reduce the production cost, but without affecting the level of profit and possibly not to decrease the level of profit but possibly increase the level of profit is that to produce, no, our own medication, no, for our chickens. Otherwise, if we keep on depending, no, on the market for the antibiotics o the wormers, ang nagiging problema natin is that the cost associated with it, and not only the cost associated with it, but the value or the quality of product that we are producing. Kasi palagi sinasabi natin is that na if you really intend, no, to produce native chicken that is intended talaga for the market, please listen to your market. However, if you intend to produce native chicken for household consumption only, or it is only for the aesthetic value of it, no, never mind the market. Or otherwise, pag pumasok sa market kasi yan, no, what we're doing is that na tayo mismo ang sumisira po ng integridad ng ating manok. That is why that isa sa pamaraan na ginagawa po ng Philippine native chicken is that, no, to keep on doing researches. We are not doing baka sabihin natin mamaya at sa dulo niya, there is what they call the disclaimer, na sabihin natin na there is no approved therapeutic effect. But again, we are true to our mission na kung saan po to help, no, this native chicken industry through scientific innovation. That is why that our live streaming is always anchored to native chicken, and that is why that we are glad that in behalf of the lag in time na kung saan po medyo matagal-tagal po tayo na nakabalik, and I'm also extending my gratitude po sa lahat ng followers ng native chicken and even to the followers of the Xavier Aegis na kung saan po they invited us to talk about the opportunities behind raising native chicken. Thank you for viewing that live stream program that we have now at Xavier University. Sa ngayong araw kasi because we have posted na kung saan po we'll be tackling about garlic. Actually, yung garlic kasi isa yan sa mga pinaka-common na ginagamit po natin dyan sa ating kusina, sa pagluto. But have you ever know that the garlic by itself, no, is one of the ingrediente po sa pagluto ng manok na kung saan po effective siya not only in terms of the internal parasite but even some of the preparation of garlic, no, can be used to control, no, yung halak o di kaya yung common respiratory diseases, no, among native chicken. Yung kung bakit that we are doing this one para po naman na makapagpaabot sa inyo ng impormasyon that the garlic by itself, no, based on the findings that we have po, even the chicken that we have dito po, no. Kaya sabi ko noon when we started this live stream program, na palaging sinasabi ko is that na the garlic by itself, ang mabisang pantambal sa sakit po ng manok is yung ingrediente niya mismo sa pagluto po. And right now we are doing this one because that it is not only to boost agricultural production but at the same time to make use na kung saan po various utilization method na can be done on this kind of agricultural crops, no? Yung kung bakit that we are doing this one, no? Actually kung tingnan po natin, there are a lot of literatures na sumasabi po that the garlic, no, halos kahit po yung human immunity HIV, no, human immune by nakalimutan ko na, HIV, no, or what they call the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome or the AIDS, no, on the early stage can even be controlled, no, by the garlic. And that is why that dito po sa CPU po we conducted a series of studies now on the garlic. Ano ba talaga ang kagandahan po ng garlic? It is because that pag sinabi natin that we would like to produce yung native chicken na libre po sa synthetic chemical. However, if we could not suggest ano ba ang mabuting gawin o di kaya ano kayang pantambal sa sakit, because the findings na mga studies na kinandak noon is that na pabakita po na pag yung manok po natin is on the completely preference condition, ang survival rate po niyan na halos masyadong mababa, na halos minsan doon na lang niya nakapeg na on the average of about 40% survival rate. Anong ibig sabihin po ng 40% survival rate? Ibig sabihin po, for every 100 chicks that you have na napisa po, only 40% of it could reach the market. And what are the major contributory factors that affect the survival rate po ng manok natin? Isa po is the practices. Pag sinabi natin practices po, kasi yung ating nakalagay sa isip natin that would like to raise this native chicken because hindi sa magastos, and you opted to have it on a pre-range. The findings that we have is that na isa sa mga practices natin is that na pag walang housing yan, walang pantambal sa sakit yan, at saka yung isa pa doon is that as your native chicken keep on ranging and ranging, ang hindi po nyo nakita, malaki yung katawan niya, but kapag kinilo nyo yan, sobrang gaan. And beside, based on the findings that we have dito po, preliminary findings, almost po ng mga manok that is on the tamanyo stage, that is about mga 700 to 900 grams po, sobrang dami po ng internal parasites na ganun po. The chicken by itself na could tolerate internal parasite as long as it is not more than 10% na parasitic load. Ibig sabihin po ng 10% parasitic load, kaunti lang makaya niya. However, ang nagiging problema natin is that na kasi yung manok nyo, pag nakagala yan, what happen is that na pag may isang manok lang na halos infested with a parasite, lalo na po ang roundworm, because sobrang dami po ng mga bituka na binuksan po namin. Ang pinakamarami po na parasite na makikita po sa loob ng bituka ng manok is yung roundworm, yung bulate po, that is what they call the Ascaridia galli. Mayroong second to the rank is the tapeworm, kaya lang yung tapeworm hindi ganon kadami. And what happened is that this tapeworm kasi pag infested yung katawan ng manok po nyo, halos nagakling yan sa membrane po mismo ng intestine po ng manok natin. And ano ba ang mangyayari po sa manok natin if it is having a heavy parasitic load? Ang nangyayari kasi dyan is that na yung kinakain po ng manok natin, yung mga tinutuka po niya, instead that it will be utilized by the body of the chicken, Ang mangyari dyan is, ang nakikinabang po dyan is yung bulate, na yung internal parasite no, kung mga roundworm na yan. Yun minsan nga na halos po minsan merong mga bituka na halos puno po ng internal parasite. That is why that ano bang buting gawin natin, because as this parasitic load, no, as this parasitic load increases, kahit gaano kadami ng patoka na bigay po natin sa manok natin, walang mangyari. Yung kung bakit na payat yung manok nyo, it is because of those parasitic load. Ano pa ba ang mga physical indicator ng manok na kung saan po medyo mataas yung parasitic load? Na ang isa po diyan sa indicator ng mataas ng parasitic load is tingnan po nyo ang paligid po ng mata niya. Pag yung paligid ng mata po is nangingitim, no, parang black eye, nalalalim yung mga mata po, isa po yan sa indicator. Hawakan mo po yung on the breast side. Pag nawakan nyo, para may blade at saka yung scale doon sa paa po niya, no, halos dry yung scale po, isa po yan sa mga indicator ng presensya po ng internal parasite. That is why that ano ba ang mabuting gawin natin? Because this parasitic load po, pag yung lahat ng kinain po ng manok ay kinukuha ng mga bulate na yan, it will lead into what they call stress po sa ating manok. And then, papasok dyan ang iba't samot-saring mga sakit sa manok nyo because the roundworm by itself, it serves as a primary cause of infection. Yung kung bakit that there should be a periodic means on the deworming of your native chicken. So, ang isa sa well-studied din is also what they call the betel nut. However, no, ang presensya po ng betel nut, availability po ng betel nut, that is not a year-round. That is a seasonal. At saka hindi ganon kadami yung betel nut na pili kami natin na pantambal o di kaya pamurga, no, sa ating mga manok. Yung kung bakit that we opted to identify other possible phyto dewormers na pag wala tong isa na to, can we make use of the other one? No, can we make use of the other one? No, parang gano'n kasi yan. And otherwise kasi pag wala po tayong alternative, mangyayari ngayon is that na baka kawawa yung manok natin. And that is why that ang garlic kasi because in terms of the production, na meron tayong local production at saka may import pa niyan. That is why that the availability of it is sobrang dami yan. Sobrang dami. So, that is why that minsan sabihin natin, paano pa tayo makagawa ng mga pantambal na possibly 3-in-1, 2-in-1, or 5-in-1. Parang ganon. Para ang ating kasing pinaka-goal dyan is that to increase the survival rate of our native chicken. Once we increase the survival rate of native chicken, and also finding means on how to possibly reduce the cost of production. Ang sakit kasi, isa yan kasi sa pinakamalaking problema natin pag yung sakit pumasok sa mga manok natin. That is why that yan ang ginagawa natin, that finding means. If possible is that na hindi po tayo mang-independent on the market, no, for the medication of the elements or infection of our native chicken. Otherwise kasi pag lahat kasi naging dependent po kayo sa market, ang kumikita po hindi kayo. Ang kumikita po is yung market. That is why that sabi natin na ano kaya mabuting gawin? Kasi ang isa sa natakalan natin noon is that the housing na possibly gagawa pa tayo ng housing na very practical, low cost para at least counting investment sa housing. Next is yung sa patoka. However, yung patoka will only be effective pag yung manok po is healthy. Karon ngayon kung ang manok naman is magiging healthy, ano kaya ang mabuti natin gawin? Because if the market is looking for a synthetic chemical-free native chicken, dapat meron po tayong magawang paraan na kung saan po it will answer to the requirement of the market. to the requirement of the market or the demand of the market. Otherwise kasi pag hindi natin ma-fill in yan, ang magiging problema natin is that na actually ngayon po ang demand po ng Team Chicken even here in Iloilo, the pricing of the live chicken sa ngayon po, no, maybe one of the factor to be is that the presence of COVID and pagmahal po ng baboy, but right now yung manok po, yung pinakamababa na ata is nandoon na pumapalo po 180 to 200 po yung piece, no, piece. Ang ibig sabihin po halos yung isang manok na yan na weighing about 850 to 900 grams, no, pumapalo na yan by 180 to 200. No, parang ganon. But I think the pricing will continue to increase in the days to come, given that we are also threatened by the African swine fever. And that is why that ano ba talaga ang mabuting gawin to increase the further and then to meet the requirement of the market, the demand of the market, and then the requirement of the raisers. Kasi pag tumaas kasi ang survival rate na manok natin, what does it mean? Ibig sabihin po, yung computation natin on that the production cost na manok na on the marketable weight, about mga 850 to 900 grams under presence condition po, pumapalo po yan at a average of 250 pesos. That is on the survival rate of about 40%. Now, if the survival rate will increase drastically, from 40, aakyat yan 60 to 80%. Ibig sabihin po, yung production cost po ng manok, mas mababa. Because na, ang nangyari dyan, because na yung mga patay na mga sisiw nyo, talagang i-include nyo yan in the computation of the production cost. So, one way on how to reduce the possible cost is that to make the chicken healthier. And at the same time po, finding means na kung saan yung mga pantambal na pili po natin gamitin, can be either we can plant it or possibly mas mura and more accessible sa ating lahat. Ang nagiging problema kasi na if I am going to flashback all my experiences then, lalo na po sa field activity. Sometimes we are recommending this kind of alternative medicine. We are recommending this alternative kind of medicine. Ang problema naman ngayon, hindi available. For example, moringa or malunggay. Not all of the places in Panay Island na moringa can grow luxuriously. There are some places in Panay Island na yung paglaki po ng moringa hindi ganun kagandahan. And even in some part of the Philippines. But ang tanong ngayon, sa mga respective na siguro ang iba ngayon kumakain na ng pananghalian, ang iba siguro nagpe-prepare pa. Tingnan niyo yung mga kusina niyo. Do you have the garlic? Do you have the garlic? Ibig sabihin po, parang garlic kayo dyan. Yan ang isa sa mabuting gawin natin. At least available siya sa atin. Pero ang tanong ngayon, how we are going to prepare the garlic? How we are going to prepare the garlic? Kasi marami kasi mga procedure yan that if really the intention is for internal parasite talaga ang target natin. Kasi ang nagiging problema natin is that in terms of preparation, ano ba ang pinaka mabisa at saka mabilis na gawin na hindi mo talaga kailangan ng mga highly sophisticated equipment. Ang problema minsan kasi na if the findings require, for example, you need to give the freeze-dried form of this garlic. Kung wala ko yung freeze dryer, anong gawin natin dyan? Hindi lagot na. Pero kung gawin natin, we will find yung pamaraan na kung saan po, hindi pa kayo mahirapan sa paggawa po ng garlic. At least mabilis nyo magamit. Isa kasi yun palagi sa mga makikita ko palagi sa inbox po ng Philippine Native Chicken. Tanong, Dok, ano pa ang mabuting gawin natin if this kind of infection is makikita po sa lugar namin. Doc, ano ba to? Isa kasi yan sa mga pinaka-common. And then recommending something that you need to purchase it, the process one. Why should we do it? Na kung saan nandyan na mismo sa mga lugar po ninyo, no, you can do it immediately. No, you can do it immediately. Na based on the findings that we have po sa garlic, ang pinakasimple na po na gawin po natin na is that yung pigain natin. There are some report na sinabi is that can we have it na kung saan po ang garlic gawin po natin is that na ilagay po natin sa tubig, baba natin sa tubig overnight at saka sunod na araw po nating bigay. Nagiging consideration kasi, no, sayang kasi, manok lang kasi makagamit niyan. Na, yan kasi palagi sinasabi is that remember always the practicality of doing something. Even the technology that we developed dito po sa Central Philippine University, hindi nawawala yung practicality. Na, ano ang ibig sabihin yan? Ito pang gawin natin. If you have what they call the mortar and pestle, para bang mortar and pestle, no, ba is Tagalog. Kasi tawag dito sa amin is Luzon, yung the mortar and pestle po, ang gawin po natin, kay Sir Mario Catson. Sir Mario, ano ba Tagalog ng mortar and pestle? Ang gawin po natin na if we're going to use it as pro-preventive measure, preventive kasi yan. Ibig sabihin ng preventive po, gamitin natin, palagay natin sa tubigan ng manok natin, if possible. And isa kasi yan sa consideration. Now, ang gawin po natin, na baratan natin yung garlic. Na pagtapos ating balatan yung garlic, ang gawin po natin dyan is that na ilagay doon sa mortar at saka bayuhin natin. Bayuhin. O di kaya i-macerate natin. If you have the juicer, mas maganda. Pero pag walang juicer, wag nyo ipilit. Mahal kasi. Minsan ang ginagawa po ng iba is that na yung garlic nilagay doon sa may blender at saka i-blend na may kasamang konting tubig, pwede rin yan. But pwede yung gawin yan at saka ipiga. Pero ang gawin natin kasi para ma-make use pa natin yung solid component. Ang gawin po ninyo ay bayo po nyo sa may mortar and pestle na at the same time po gawin natin, pigain natin. But be careful. No, bakit po sobrang init yan? No, lalo na po yung mga native na garlic, no, o di kaya bawang, no, sobrang init niyan. No, possibly po if you can have the gloves, kung walang gloves po, pwede bang ibalo natin ang camera natin sa plastic? Pero siguruhin natin na hindi makapasok yung juice. Hanap po tayo ng panyulito, maliit na panyo, no, at saka doon ipiga po, no, pigain po natin. Pag piga po natin, yan ang piniga po ang gamitin natin para sa manok natin. No, samantala yung solid component, pili nyo na prito yan para pili pa nyo magamit sa kusina nyo. Sayang kasi tabon yan. When we compare the result na over with those na inalagay po sa tubig, na halos mas highly potent po, no, yung fresh one. No, highly potent po ang fresh one. Yan ang maganda po na gawin na pantambal po sa sakit sa tawag dito yung sa may internal parasite po. Ang gawin po natin diyan is that if possible po wag po natin ilagay direkta po sa manok, no? Babunga nga po kasi pag nilagay niyo kung sobrang dami ng manok niyo baka mahirapan po kayo. Ang gawin po natin is that na for every half liter po, no, half liter po, lagyan po natin na kahit ng isang kutsarita lang po. Ang gawin po natin sa gabi po, or possibly po mas maganda kasi diyan sa bandang hapon ha, papuntang gabi. Huwag niyo ibigay po sa umaga na madaling araw, na kasi pag bandang tanghali po, pag mainit, delikado yan, na magti-trigger pa yan na sobrang init kasi sa loob ng katawan. Ang gawin po natin sa panghapon po, for every half liter po ng tubig, lagyan po natin ng isang kutsara ng piniga na garlic. Pero before natin ibigay sa pili bang pauhawin mo natin ng konti yung manok natin. No, lalo na po mamanok natin na nandoon po sa may tawag dito, no, sa may kulungan po, para at least pagbigay po nyo ng tubig na painuman po, halos uhaw na uhaw sila para at least mainom nila. O di kaya ang isa pong gawin natin is that na pwede ibasa sa patuka po ng manok. But make sure that yung pagbasa po sa patuka ng manok natin, na katamtaman lang ang dami ng patuka na pwedeng maubos kaagad. Na pwedeng maubos kaagad. Ang kagandahan kasi pag inalagay nyo yan sa patuka ng manok sa badang hapon po, release tubigan sa badang hapon, ang kagandahan yan is that na nagbibigay po yan ng extra init sa loob ng katawan. So, ibig sabihin po at least yung survival rate natin during the brooding age po, pwede na ibigay. And then, isa kasi sa kita natin is that na if you really want na yung manok po nyo is tuloy-tuloy yung paglaki niya. Maganda kasi dito sa amin, tingnan mo yung katawan. Kung malayo pa kayo, tingnan mo, maliliit po, hawak mo yung katawan, bilog na bilog yung katawan po. It is because na ibigay po nyo yung klaseng dewormer na yan. Possible po kahit linggo-linggo po, bigyan po yung manok nyo. Walang problema yan. Make sure lang na sa isang linggo po ay possible po 2 beses po namibigay po. Kasi ang garlic kasi even in the study that we have sa halak po, iba naman kasi yung preparation with the halak naman ng garlic na mas effective compared than the possibly comparable with the synthetic na dito kasi sa amin meron kasing kasantabihan na synthetic para at least makita po natin kung ano ba talaga yung diferensya. Yan kasi ang isa sa nakita natin is that na basta tumaas lang yung survival rate ng manok natin, na ibig sabihin po kita ang dulot niyan. At saka ang isa sa mga na obserbaran po namin is that na for as long as we are producing native chicken that is free from synthetic chemical po, halos yung lasa po ng karne po niya mas masarap yan i-compare natin to those that we are exposing them or giving them with synthetic chemical. Tandaan po natin that the garlic by itself na is one of the effective dewormer po. Dito po sa CPO, we are using that garlic ever since 2013 po. Ginagamit namin yan. And we formalize it sa ngayon po para at least we don't have the disclaimer sa pinakadulo po ng produkto natin because it is supported by facts and datas na kung saan po napapakita na ganun pala yung ka-effective. Parang ganon yan. That is why that we are doing this to help what they call the native chicken industry. At lalo na po sa ating mga ranchers all throughout the Philippines right now na sumasama po sa live stream natin. Na pasensya po kung medyo natagalan po tayo sa pa-live stream. Now, as I mentioned that we are now almost halfway na po on the various processing po to the point that we are sharing this information para at least alam ko na with the changes of climate ngayon na yung mainit, ulan, ang dulot po niya ni sakit. And how we can mitigate the sakit na is by giving them preventive or what they call prophylaxis to the point that we are giving prophylaxis medication, but the prophylaxis medication that we are using is again synthetic by nature, and the synthetic is highly affected yung quality pa ng manok natin and beside the market by itself. That is why that we are sharing this information sa inyo po para at least kahit pa paano po sa right now po sa naka-experience po sa masakit na manok nyo, tandaan nyo palagi. Ang garlic po hindi lang sa pang dewormer, but that preparation that I have shared to you right now is even effective to control Staphylococcus, E. coli, and other aerobic pathogenic microorganisms. Now, dagdagan natin yan siguro sa mga darating na araw. Now, please stand by palagi because if we are also posting informations na kung kailan po kami mag-live to share this information. Ganyan po katindi po ang garlic. Na that is not only intended, kaya nga sabi ko is that na pwede bang gawin natin that isang bigayan but the epekto po is sobrang dami na rather than giving only one na kung saan po isa lang po ang madali na sakit po. That is why that isa yan sa consideration natin because isa sa nakita palagi namin dito in the station. As long that you are dependent on the synthetic chemical at saka palagi po nyo ginagamit yan, ang nangyayari dyan is that the microorganisms or what they call the pathogenic microorganisms na umatake po, nadudulot po ng sakit sa manok po ninyo, na-develop po yan ng resistance. Yung kung bakit that minsan sabihin mo parang walang epekto ata to, no? Kahit na sabihin to sobrang mahal na, pero bakit walang epekto? It is because na yung manok po natin patuloy na gamit po natin yan. Isa yan sa mga contributory factor. Aside from giving them the garlic, yung isa pa doon is that na kung makita po nyo kay Sir Timmy Hortons Sir Timmy Hortons, yung measurement tandaan po natin palagi yung tubigan po natin. Isa po kasi sa pinakamabilis na magpakalat po ng sakit ng manok ninyo is yung tubigan. Yung kung bakit that sabi ko nga if I could still remember way back in Leon then when we started the project on native chicken, ang isa sa nakita namin doon is that na yung patubigan, it is because free-flowing. Halos yung sakit po, madalang mo po ma-experience basta free-flowing. Ang isa lang ko sa consideration pag free-flowing at saka hindi po niya makontrol, baka sobrang dami yung tubig magamit nyo. Pero ang isa doon sa kita namin is that try to devise na if you could kung makikita po niyo sa mga pictures diyan na naka-post po yung blue na yan, na try to make sure na kung saan po ang daloy po ng tubig is tuloy-tuloy kahit na paunti-unti and make sure na pag nalinis po kayo, make sure na mabilis din linisan. Kasi ang isa sa nakita namin, as long as yung manok po nyo umiinom po ng fresh and clean water, malayo po yan sa sakit. And beside yung manok, pag ang tubig po na iniinom po is free-flowing at saka malinis, hindi malangsa yung karne niya. Hindi malangsa. Isa yan. Kahit na sabi natin na pag hindi po natin kasi ginawa ng paraan, kasi yung nakasabit na mga natubigan po, gaya ng sabi ko noon, it would take about 3 to 5 minutes sa paglinis lang. Kung mayroon po kayo mga 200 na patubigan, ilang oras kaya yan? That is why that we are developing something with a design para at least kahit paano po makatulong po sa inyo dyan. And added to that is what they call the utilization of the various plant extracts. The various plant extracts that can be found na in your immediate environment. Marami kasi yan. Ang nagiging problema natin is that na gusto po natin na medyo magaan yung buhay natin. Bili tayo ng bili sa labas. To the point that kung tingnan po natin, napamahal na po tayo. Sobrang mahal na yung expensive. Too much expensive na yung production cost. To the point that minsan sabihin mo na lang, parang lugi ka ata. Lugi ka talaga. Pag hindi ka po kayo marunong magdala po ng pag-alaga po ng manok natin. And beside the market bets, yung kung bakit na pag may pagkakataon po kayo na try to contact Sir Jason Kaday, para pa at least makikita nyo the testimony from Sir Jason Kaday with the CPU technology that is being adopted by Sir Jason Kaday. Sa ngayon po yung demand ni Sir Jason sa manok umakyat na po kasi because the quality of the meat or the chicken given with the technology that we have dito sa CPU po, hindi ganun katigas ang karne, hindi malangsa, saka mas malinam po ang karne because it is free from synthetic chemical. So that's why that right now po sa mga racers all throughout the Philippines po, sa tingin nyo, if you found this program informative po, we will be shifting the the time slot for the live streaming because siguro in the next few months po, baka yung study namin will be more on the processing and marketing stage na po. Para po at least magiging kumplito na no yung ating mga tinatalakay po dito in this program. Iba kasi pag hands-on experience para at least makita po natin. No, sa mga taga Iloilo po, within the 60 district of Iloilo, na we are informing you siguro in the next few months no lalabas na po yung native chicken no with the native chicken products po mismo para to identify no the proper marketing channel po ng manok natin na native. Otherwise kasi kaya nakasabi ko palagi is that na if we are producing this native chicken na kung saan po will be highly dependent on the middleman po, kawawa po tayo except for the middleman na may puso po sa atin. If we can contact directly the processors with the producers, the better it will be. The better it will be. Bakit aakyat po yung kita po natin, yung profit po natin, na ganansya po natin, at the same time po, yung final product naman ng processor will become more affordable po sa ating mga consumers. There are a number of Filipinos right now. Actually, kung basihan ko po ang data as way back in 2010 pa, gaya ng sabi ko noon, that the requirement of the niche market in the Philippines is about 238 million heads. 238 million heads per year. Sa tingin nyo kaya ng isang tao lang? Hindi. But the question is that on how to process it, and how to store it, and how to market it properly, na is a big questions pa. To the point right now that yung in terms of sakit po right now, hoping that in this phase 1 of the study that we have, no, at least yung isa sa nakita namin kasi na pinaka-critical. Because there are some elements o mga sakit po na pwedeng makaya naman siya na ibakunahan. Yung kung bakit that if you have the chicken, at saka kung sa tingin po ninyo, no, marami po yung manok nyo, pili bang magbakuna po kayo? No, lalo na po yung atay, aratay o kaya peste, no, if possible kasi. Yan kasi mga sakit. I know that on the previous studies that we have together with the students coming from the Philippine Science High School, ang salay po, ang lemongrass, yung pure juice extract niyan na pwede mo magamit as prevention to Newcastle disease. Because the finding is that na yung binigyan po ng isang kutsarita na sa loob na 2 araw po, tumaas yung antibody niya, titer. Ibig sabihin po, yung immune system niya umakyat po. Umakyat to the point that the survival rate in terms of against peste po, no, or aratay po, mataas po compared to those na hindi binigyan po. But again, para po ma-make sure natin, otherwise kasi pag wag po natin lagay sa alanganin ang respective project natin. Otherwise kasi pag hindi po natin malagay po sa alanganin, pag nagkasakit niyan, ay nako, magkano ang investment cost sa isang manok pa lang. If you'll be following the technology of Central Philippine University na housing, equipment, included na yung breeding stocks po natin, ang budget requirement per chicken po, pumapalo yan from 1,500 to 2,500. Per chicken po yan. Per chicken yung counting. Kasi ang palagi tanong sa akin is that, Doc, magkano ba yung investment cost? Magkano ba yung investment cost? Pwede bang pababain natin? Yung counting will be more on the per head basis. Na if you'll be completing and then yung proseso po is hanggang na makabinta po kayo na manok po ninyo, yung mga facilities equipment lang, that is not included the operational cost. Ang operational cost kasi iba naman na pinag-usapan dyan, na you need about 1,500 to 2,500. Meaning that if you're going to utilize locally available materials, kawayan, or material bamboo, di kaya wood, o nipa shingles, and even the Aquanet, no, mas mapababa po natin ang investment cost in terms of your housing. Again, we are recommending design of housing that we have dito po sa CPU, yung 4x8 na yan. Tested and proven namin yan through time. Yung kung bakit that we keep on recommending it, na hindi pa kayo makakita po ng design ng manok, ng housing na manok talaga na intended for Philippine native chicken. Iba kasi ang nature ng native chicken compared than the fast-growing fowl o di kaya egg-laying type of chicken. Yung kung bakit that we are recommending that, no, at least kumpleto na ang ma-recommend namin is that na from the housing design, no, even to the medication that you'll be giving to your chicken. Basta ang pinaka-importante doon is the practicality and how, no, it will be processed. Tandaan po natin, basta ang problema po natin, basta sa manok nyo, basta nakagala ang manok nyo, ang tandaan po nyo is that na malaki yung katawan, pero pag kinilo nyo yan, sobrang gaan yan. And make sure na pag sobrang gaan yan, nangingitim pang paligid ng mata niya, saka yung paa po, dry po, saka yung sa may breast side is that masyadong matulis po. Kahit buksan nyo yung katawan ng manok na yan, halos puno ng bulate yan. Kaya nga, for your, as a phyto dewormer, no, and if you're going to have your limited one, as a phyto dewormer application lang, na possible po extract, no, yung juice po ng garlic. For every 1 tablespoon ng extract ng garlic, have it be mixed in a 1/2 liter of water. You can prepare it either, no, as a drinking water or possibly na pili nyong ibasa mismo sa patoka po ng manok ninyo, no, and that combination para at least lahat-lahat po maka-receive po niyan. And make sure that the deworming process that we have is possible po every month. Kung ang garlic din lang mas accessible po sa inyo, mas mura po, every month po, bigyan mo yung manok nyo. I know that shifting the practices from pre-range to the technology that we have in CPU po, medyo makastos. But right now, kung nandoon pa kayo sa backyard scale or the pre-range condition, try to use it. Pero pili bang wag nyo ibigay on the madaling araw, possibly po ibigay po natin na hapon papuntang gabi po para at least makatulong pa siya na magbigay ng extra init sa loob ng katawan po ng manok ninyo. Medyo kapos tayo sa oras, no, because that sa ngayon po we are shortening our live stream program to 1 hour, no, because of the duties and activities that we have dito po sa research station. Again, if you found this program informative, kindly share it po sa mga kakilala po ninyo, and sa ating po naman mga viewers not on the real time, no, I know that in some areas of the world, sa ating mga OFW dyan, na-use na po na yung live stream program po natin sa gabi po. Pasensya because you're working right now na kung saan po makumpleto natin yung package of technology na on the Philippine native chicken. Again, if you have some questions, kindly write it in the comment section na para po at least bago po ako matapos ng discussion dito na I could answer all your questions. And if possible po, kindly write the place from where you are para makanalis po din po namin yung presensya po nyo. And again, please inform yung mga kasamahan natin that the live stream program that we have is being changed schedule now from 7 to 8:30 to 12 to 1 p.m. po. We are trying our best to have it be done every day po para po at least makatulong po tayo sa mga raisers ng native chicken. Kajan Wesley Pilipi, when can we avail for the bidders? Actually, sir, if ang bidders ngayon po, sir, ang hinahanap po natin, ang nagiging problema natin ngayon because of the COVID, no, yung bakit nasabi ko nung nakaraang kasagsagan ng COVID, na in behalf na negative ang epekto, but think of the positive one. Actually, sir, ngayong realignment kami, sir, lahat-lahat po bago. So yung bakit that if you want really the bidders, we suggest na yung CCO siguro, sir, because halos yung CCO, sir, paubusan na din. Na if you really want to have the Bisaya and Hulu native chicken. However, if you're located in some other part of the Philippines, na make sure to use your own local native chicken. para at least makatulong po tayo sa conservation ng native chicken. I know that there are a lot of native chicken all throughout the country. Now, as I've mentioned in my previous live stream program, na pili po niya magamit in lieu of the Bisaya and Hulu. However, if really opted for the Bisaya and Hulu of Central Philippine University, na kindly contact yung mobile number dyan, sir, sa may aming dashboard. Kung CCU, sir, I know we can give you the CCU, but in terms of bidder, as I've mentioned, nag-realign din kami po, sir. At saka sa aking ever supportive na nanay, na kay Nanay Ophelia Cabarles, no? At saka sa kapatid ko dyan, no? Kay Jerry Cabarles, at saka sa mga pamangkin dyan, at saka kay Nay Tessa dyan sa may Saraga, Iloilo. Thank you for being with the show. Kay Lindoro, no? Magandang hapon din po sa inyo, Lindoro. Kay Sir Mario Quezon, no? Pasensya, sir. At least kung okay sa inyo yung schedule, na pakisabi na lang sa grupo, sir, that ang schedule po nilipat natin from 12 to 1 p.m. po. Now, we are doing our best that it will be done Monday to Friday po. Kay Sir Francisco Jun, dyan sa may Isabela, magandang gabi po sa inyo. Magandang gabi, magandang araw po dyan sa inyo, sir. At saka dyan sa may kay Sir Arnold Abalos, no? Hindi yan, sir, superstitious value, sir. Ang tawag dyan, sir, is indigenous knowledge po. Hindi sa superstitious, indigenous knowledge. But the functional values talaga, sir, nandoon talaga yan, sir, no, among the native chicken. That is why that palagi sinasabi natin that we keep on reminding our raisers of native chicken, pwede bang huwag niyong masyadong gawan ng intense selection process of native chicken, baka yung functional values niyan mawawala po. Sayang kasi. Si Sir Anora Balos is watching from Nueva Vizcaya, na dyan sa may Northern Luzon. Kay Ma'am Bims na native manok. Ma'am Bims, kamusta? Parang okay na yata yung negosyo natin sa native manok dyan sa may tawag ito sa may Cebu. No, sa mga taga Cebu dyan that would like to have the breed of Bolohano chicken, no, kindly contact Ma'am Bims. At saka dyan pala sa may Zamboanga del Norte, na Zamboanga del Norte, o malapit yan sa may Simbingan, na Zamboanga del Norte. No, if you want really the stocks, no, of native chicken, kindly contact Vice Mayor Aurelio Monteclaro, no, dyan sa may Simbingan po. Si Sir Aurelio Monteclaro po ang may-ari po ng Nitibo restaurant diyan sa may Dagupan, na sa mga gusto po sa manok na native po, basta Mindanao area, malapit yan sa may Zamboanga del Norte, kindly contact Sir Vice Mayor na Aurelio Monteclaro na ng Simbingan, na Zamboanga del Norte. Maraming manok diyan sa kanya. Kay Sir Miliana, magandang araw dyan, Sir Glenn. No, long time no hear, ha. At least pinatapos na namin, Sir Glenn, yung Chinese New Year. Kay Sir Redentor Tacorda, tama pa kayo, sir. Mabuti po yan. Isa kasi yan sa mga pag yung area po natin is masyadong malamig. Kaya nga sabi ko is that na pili bang ibigay nyo sa bandang hapon, huwag sa madaling araw papuntang tanghali, basta mainit yung lugar nyo, kasi yung extra heat na na-produce niyan, ang problema natin, pag ilagay natin yan sa madaling araw papuntang tanghali po, baka sumobrang init at saka maka-stroke yung manok ninyo, yung bakit na pili bang ibigay po ninyo. But ang isa kasi yan sa Redentor, sa nakita po namin dito is that na pinakabisa na gawin, yung piniga na yan, na mix mo na sa tubig, ibasa po ninyo sa patoka po ng manok nyo para halos yung distribution po, halos tawag dito, homogeneously mix para lahat-lahat po makatikim yan. That is one way, the practical means on how to use it. But kung gusto pa nyo i-follow up, no, have it be done, na i-mix po nyo sa tubigan po at saka pwede mang ipauhaw mo na yung manok natin bago po ibigay ang tubig para at least makainom talaga sila lahat ng tubig na may garlic extracts. Kay Joanne Lupi, Na walang problema. It is our happiness to share the information on how to raise native chicken and commercial scale. At saka kay John E. Pantino. Welcome always, sir. Kay Sir John Vergara, dyan sa may Saskatchewan, Canada. No, sir, magandang araw po dyan sa inyo, sir. At saka kay Ma'am Nubi Gloria Cabril, no? Hope na nasagot ko na sa ma'am yung tanong ko, ma'am, ha. Si Ma'am Nubi is with her husband as Dasmariñas, Cavite. Kailan, ma'am, ang uwi mo dito, ma'am, sa may Tapas, Capiz? Kay Michael Uba, watching from Apayao Province. Sir, dyan, try nyo, sir, gamitin yung garlic po. I know that medyo malamig yung lugar nyo, and that is one way on how to improve the performances, particularly po yung survival rate po ng manok dyan. Now, try to use it, sir. At least mura din lang yung garlic din, sir. Kay Juan Lupi, no, watching from Israel. Kamusta po, ma'am, ang Israel, ma'am? Kay Lowell Enriquez Biascas, no, watching from Australia. At saka kay Manong Mauro Sumudio dyan sa may Australia, na magandang araw po sa inyo dyan sa Australia. Kay Ma'am Bims, Ma'am Bims, kailan ang uwi mo dito sa Pilipinas? No? Sa Hong Kong pa rin si Ma'am Bims, no? And enjoying the Chinese New Year. Kay Solwita Is, no, from Pangasinan, returning OFW on quarantine. Konting ingat, ma'am. Kaya nga kahit nga kami dito na makalawang business kasi na naswab ako, ang ginagamit ko po is yung garlic na 2 cloves of garlic before bedtime, and bago po mag-almusal, no, kain pa rin, ilunok yung 2 cloves ng garlic na pakitadtad ng maliit, saka ilunokin nyo. Huwag nyo pong nguyain. Mainit sa bunganga yan. Saka baka mabaho yung hininga po ninyo. And that is one way and how na-protect po yung sarili ko against COVID-19, against swab. Hindi mo talaga maiwasan if medyo maraming tao ang makalubilo po ninyo. At least, Sir Glenn, tamang-tama sa schedule mo. Kay Sir Romulo Gianan, sir, kamusta yung manok mo, sir? Kung walang market po, paki-contact kay Ma'am Dana po, because we have a one distributor po in Saraga, Iloilo, that would like to have the dressed native chicken. Now, the requirement is, his requirement is 20 heads of dressed chicken, native chicken every week po. Pauna pa lang yan. And hoping that it will continue to increase po. Kung walang kang market, Sir Romulo, however, if you have the market, baki dala na sa market po ninyo. But if you don't have the market, no, kindly contact Ma'am Dana. Walang problema, always Ma'am Bims, na at least by October makauwi na po kayo, Ma'am Bims. So sa lahat-lahat po natin ng mga kasamahan na nakatutok ngayon, thank you. And sa mga YouTubers naman, sa followers namin po sa YouTubers, thank you for being with the show. And this is the recorded program. Yung recorded program kasi namin dito sa Facebook po, pinopost po namin in the YouTube para po naman for our YouTube subscriber po. Again, thank you, and hoping that the information that we have shared right now na makatulong po sa inyo, the practical means on how to use garlic as the warmer. And we'll be sharing more information in days to come on the utilization of garlic. Again, this is your host, Dr. Jaime C. Cabrales Jr. Kasama na po yung technical natin dito, si Ma'am Dana Maristoy Gabasa. Thank you for being with the show. And see you naman po sa susunod na live stream program ng The Pilipili Chicken Channel. God bless and keep safe always.